If you are seeing this video, it means you are ready to take charge of your life and level up by 2025. Trust me, I've been on this journey on myself. I know how challenging it can be, especially when you've got big dreams and also reality of life to deal with. Today, I will share 10 proven and effective ways you can level up, things I'm doing currently to make sure that 2025 is my year of transformation and level up, and yours too. So grab your favorite drink, pick up your journal, and let's get this video started. First thing I want to share with you is that you need to have a vision of what you want your 2025 to look like. All right, we are starting off with a vision board. I used to have my vision board over here beside my bed, but for some reason I just removed it because there was work going on in my room. Reason why I didn't upload the last time. So you need to have a vision board that has a pictorial representation of what you want your 2025 to be like. So what do you want your 2025 to look like? What do you want to achieve in the year 2025? As for me, I just want to be a successful nail entrepreneur. I want to have my two YouTube channels doing well. If you don't know, I have two YouTube channels. I created this recently just to talk about everything self-development as I feel. I'm living an intentional life, a life of peace, a life of ease, a life that is filled with satisfaction and contentment. That is what I picture my 2025 to be like. And for you, it can be anything. Maybe your 2025 is all about when you start making the money. Maybe your 2025 is all about when you start living intentional. Maybe your 2025 is all about when you start taking yourself seriously. Maybe 2025 is the way where you decide to be consistent with anything or everything you try to do. It can be anything for you, all right? But no matter what it is for you, you need to have a vision board. This really works. Most times, you will not be in the mood to do anything. There's these feelings that always comes for you to like change your whole life in one day, change your whole life in just matter of few hours. I used to get that feeling a lot, and whenever the feeling disappears, trust me, I'm not going back. I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like keeping up. I don't feel like being consistent. And before you know it, a lot of things will be feeling so overwhelming. But whenever I look at those pictures up there, I get pictures of people I love, people I admire, people that I don't even know who they are, but when I see them, I see myself in them. Like I see like who I want to be in that picture. That is what my vision board looks like. And it's not even that fancy because I don't even like have like the money to start getting frames and all of that, making it that beautiful and perfect. No, I just use a carbon sheet. If you watch my first video in this channel, you will see how I came about that vision board. So you might as well watch this video right here. You will see how I created my own vision board. Just put everything that you know you want to be doing in 2025 in the vision board. Have a picture of it or something that represents it. That whenever you see it, you know that okay, this picture represents this for me that I want to be doing in 2025. Just get a picture of that, attach it to the vision board and hang it where you will always see it. Like I said, my own is always beside my bed. Anytime I'm sleeping, anytime I'm lying down, anytime I open my eyes, I can see my vision board. So get pictures. If you want me to make a detailed video on how to create a vision board, just let me know in the comment section and I promise you I'll be making that video for you. But vision board is really important. Like just try it. Forget everybody is talking about vision board, vision board, vision board. Try to create a vision board yourself. Trust me, it is going to help you and make the process a lot easier for you. It is also going to help you maintain focus. When you look at your vision board, you get to do things that are in there. Any other thing that is not in there, please do not let it distract you and focus on your vision for 2025. Just try to break it down into categories like when it comes to your health, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your finances. Second thing I want you to start doing from today that is going to help you level up by 2025 is to have a non-negotiable routine. This is what is going to help you stay consistent. Okay, it's all about consistency. If you are not consistent in whatever you set out to do, if you're not consistent with your journey, if you're not consistent with your routine, you will keep on failing and failing and failing and failing. Because I started this journey since 20, is it 2022? Yes, I started my self reinvention journey since 2022, and this is the end of 2024. I think I started being consistent just ending 2024, few months back, honestly. So you need to be consistent. Imagine I've been consistent since 2022. By now, I know where I would have been, but because of inconsistency, I keep starting over all the time. I'm starting over without seeing any result. I get overwhelmed. I quit as quickly as possible. And that is not just all about it. I'm not seeing results because I'm not consistent. But one thing I've learned so far is that consistency helps a lot. If you're consistent with something, it is going to show you a great result, no matter how slow the result is, no matter how slow the return is, it is always going to show you a result. So just be consistent. I've set a routine that helps me every day to know what I have to do or how I have to do things. All right. I have this routine that I don't, no matter what, no matter how I feel, I know that I must do this, no matter my feeling, no matter I must follow this routine, all right? I have this morning routine that I have set up for myself, and as well, I have started taking my nighttime routine seriously because a good nighttime routine results to a good morning routine. When you are creating a non-negotiable routine, make it simple and easy to stick with. Don't start creating a routine, then you pack everything, 1001 things that you want to do on a day. You that cannot even do one. You will set out all those things, and at the end of the day, you will scroll through your phone like you'll be scrolling on your phone for the rest of the day. You won't do anything. So please just make it, even if it's just like three tangible things, like I would always tell you, create three priority that you want to achieve today. So it could be anything. It could be you trying to start creating that content. It could be you starting that business. It could be you finding for that job and looking for that job. It can be anything. Just have like three things that you will always do in your day, whether it's journaling about how you feel. If your goal is to connect with yourself, maybe like including something like having a calm meditation or journaling that is going to help you reconnect with yourself every day. That is a very big thing for you to do. It is going to help you go a very long way. All right. So just keep it simple and easy to stick with, and don't just come and pack and overpack everything because you want to create a routine, or you see a routine in Pinterest and you carry it, paste it, it should be your routine. No, know what works for you and then create it to be simple and easier for you so you don't get overwhelming and give up. The third tip I will be sharing with you is to focus on one thing at a time. As for me, I used to be someone that wants to do everything at the same time. I want to grow my YouTube channel. I want to grow my business page. I want to grow my Instagram. I want to have my life together. I want to start making millions. Eh? I want to learn a new skill as well. I used to be someone that is doing a lot of things at the same time. But so far, I've learned to put my focus on one thing, try to nurture it, pay attention to it, give my all to it when I'm doing it. And when I'm done with it, I will then move over to the next one. That way, it helps me focus, it helps me understand, and it helps me give my all to what I'm doing currently. All right. Whenever I'm batch filming, like I said earlier, I have two YouTube channels that I do upload on. So what I do is that both of them in some way complement each other. You see, so anytime I'm filming, anytime before I film, before I script, I dedicate some certain hours of the day when I will script for this channel and when I will script for the other channel. I also have a time dedicated when I plan for my business and days dedicated for my business. I have days dedicated for my filming and I also have days dedicated for my scripting. That way, I don't get to lose focus. That way, I don't get tired. That way, I don't get distracted. That way, I get to give my all. I get to put my all, concentrate, and not feel overwhelmed. All right. So, in any way, this part is not lacking. Either is this part lacking. All right. I give my full attention to each and every one of them. Unlike this, when I'm planning for this one, I'm doing this one, I just have papers littered all over the place because I want to get this right. I want to get this right. And in the process of doing this, another thing will come to my head. I will switch to that as well. If it's not the time for it, I'm not doing it. I just focus on one thing. When I'm done with it, I'll give myself some break. After that, I'll move to the next thing. And this is what I believe that if you start doing, it is going to help you. Take it from someone who has been there, who has known what it feels like. Just take it like I am sharing my lesson and what has worked for me. Just prioritize your goals and tackle them step by step. You don't need to jump from point A to point Z. The fourth thing that you will start doing now that is going to help you transform and level up your life by 2024 is to build a brand. Build a brand for yourself. That is what attracts potential clients. That is what attracts potential brands. That is what attracts potential customers. As for me, this year I'm focusing on creating a luxurious premium nail brand. I try to give you luxury. I try to give you that salon feel luxury at home. I try to build my brand and make it what a luxurious and premium brand so that whenever you see my brand, you don't think of it as just any brand. You think of it like a brand that gives you luxury at home, a brand that gives you affordable luxury, something that when you get, you still feel luxurious, yet you didn't even splurge on that. That is what I want for my new business. At the same time, I'm creating a consistent aesthetic for my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel, if you watch my first video since 2022, you will know that it is all over the place. Like I just do anything I see on YouTube. But currently, I just try to build this particular aesthetics for my YouTube that I'm going to be working with. That way, when you build your brand, position it the way you want it to be. That is where your brand will get to be addressed. All right. So the way you put yourself out there, the way you build your brand out there is the way people get to perceive your brand. Okay. If you put your brand that is just anyhow or is just anything, that is how people are going to see it. And that is not a good thing for you to level up. All right. If you want to level up, you need to level up in everywhere. If you are into business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a small business, level up with your packaging, level up with the quality of materials you use, level up with the things you use in your productions and all of that. That way, when anyone gets it and they use it, they will see the quality in it and they will also see the brand in it. Your brand will always remain a memory to them. And not when you just like package anyhow, there's no quality to your production. You don't even sell quality items, and at the same time, you source for cheap items and you still sell it at an exorbitant price. That is not a good way to go. That is not a good way to build a brand. Go for quality, all right? Go for quality. Anything you are doing, just appear the way you want to be addressed. And if you want to level up, I believe you don't want to be addressed as anything, all right? You get what I mean. The fifth one here is for you to work on your health. Healthy habits, healthy mind. You need to make sure that your health is in good shape. Try to level up your eating game, try to level up your health game. As for me, I used to be someone that don't eat. I don't like eating, like I don't eat, and that's how my weight used to fluctuate. If you see me today, I'm looking thicker, I'm looking bigger. If you see me next tomorrow, I'm thin, like thin, very thin. I lose weight easily, and when I want to gain, I gain a little. Before you know it, I lose those weights again. But recently, I've started trying to like start eating well. At least I try to eat 3 times in a day. I used to be someone that can go the whole day without eating, or highest I can eat like once a day or 2 times a day. It's not like there is no food, but I don't even have appetite, all right? But recently I've started taking care of it and I try my best, whether I have the appetite or not. I try to make sure that I eat 3 times in a day, every day. And one thing I do is that I used to drink water. I start drinking water, and that has been helping me as well because it just gives me this energy. It just makes me feel better about myself that I'm now beginning to eat 3 times. I now take water. On my phone, I have app. Okay, there's no notification for now, but I always get a notification on my phone. It is time for you to drink water because I used to forget easily. All right. So I just, anytime I get the notification, I go and drink water. No matter how little, I must make sure that I drink water. So these are the things that you can start doing that will help you as well. It can be you trying to eat fruits together with any meal you are eating. It can be you drinking water every day. If you're someone that don't drink water like me, it can be you trying to eat 3 times in a day. It can be you try to make smoothies. It can be anything for you. Just make sure you're taking care of your health because healthy habits like this result to a healthy mind. All right. Learn a new skill or work on your skill. I always advise not to learn skills again because the ones you've been learning all the days of your life, you've not invested in them. you've not started them, you've not monetized any of them. That is why I will always tell you not to learn a new skill, but instead work on the skills you've already acquired. Those skills you've gathered up all these, all those skills you've been learning and been acquiring, work on them. But if you're someone that doesn't have a skill, maybe you are still living in comfort, or you feel like there is no need for you to have a skill, or you're someone that don't even have a skill at all, this is time for you to learn a new skill. No matter how comfortable you feel, no matter how comfortable you are in life, you need to have a skill, one or two skill. All right, learn a new skill, something that can help you, something that can use to pass time if you think you don't want to make money from it, or something that can be giving you money. That's where you get extra means of income instead of just being on social media and scrolling, acquiring a lot of things that's going to harm your mental health, a lot of things that's going to put you into depression and all of that. Just learn a skill. Anytime you think you are bored, anytime you think you want to do something, you can start doing what you've learned so far. That way you get to pass time without accumulating a lot of things on social media that you are not even supposed to accumulate, things that will get you back to where you are coming from. All right, so you can either learn your skill to monetize it, or you can learn your skill to make the best out of it. The seventh one here is to invest in your finances. I cannot stress enough on this because this has dealt with me so badly. You need to start investing in your finances. You need to master your finances, how it comes, how it goes, what you spend them on, what you put them on. You need to take note of all these things. Know where your finances are going, know where they are channeling, know what drains your money the most. If you know you spend money a lot and you earn a little, find ways to invest to earn more. Try to master your finance, all right? Have a savings, have a steady means of income, have something that is putting money in your account. And at some point, try to make it something that even when you are not working or not, you are still making money. Even when you choose that you've gotten to the point in life where you need to retire, you will still be making money. That is the level you should be aiming for your financial status. A level that at some point in life, when you want to retire from working, hustling, and all of that, that you will keep having this steady money. It can even turn to a generational wealth. That should be your financial goal, and not just to get money to get this bag the next day, to get this money to get this hair the next day. That should not be your goal, all right? If you still have that mindset, sis, my darling, beautiful, gorgeous, you need to change that mindset, because that has always been my mindset. But I'm telling you, mastering your finances and investing in them, it is going to do a lot good than harm. Eighth one here is for you to build a strong support system. This, I have talked about it when I was talking about how to live a soft life. This video right here, there is nothing as strong as having the right people around you. Do not surround yourself with unlike-minded people. Do not surround yourself with people that don't even understand your goal, with people that don't even know what you are aiming for, with people that don't even align with your journey. It is going to keep dragging you back, and it's going to make you feel less of yourself. Always surround yourself with people that always support you. If you don't have anyone that supports you, if you put yourself in a situation whereby no one understands your journey, it is really going to be hard for you to transform, for you to become the best of yourself, because those people will think that you are doing too much, those people will think you are overdoing, those people will think you don't know what you are talking about, or you don't know what you are doing, or you are overdoing. They will not just understand it, because one, they are not supportive, and two, they cannot relate. So try to to surround yourself with people that support your dream, with people that supports your journey, with people that helps your journey, with people that loves and understand you and can give you that attention, that understanding, that care that you need to pull through, even in your hard time or whenever it gets overwhelming. That is the people you should surround yourself with, both online and offline. Surround yourself with a group of people or community of people that support and understand your dream. Ninth one here is facing your fears and taking actions. This has held me back countless times. I know how much I wanted to talk about self development. I know how much I have tried, like reinventing myself, like trying to become the best of me. And I know that I'm not just the only one that is struggling with this journey. I know there are people like me. And most times when I get to do things and they work for me, I feel so happy about it. And I want to share it with you people. I want to share with people like me who are still struggling with the same thing. The only thing that will be in my mind is how will people take it? How will they understand it? Will they say that I don't know what I'm talking about? Will they say that I'm not making sense? Or will it just be like, okay, I just want to be a motivational speaker and all of that? Like a lot of things going on in my head. Most times I'll even ask myself, how old am I to come on here to give advice? How old am I to come on here to share my lessons? How old am I? How far have I gone to come here to share my experiences? But I just have to face my fears and take action no matter what. And that is what you should do today, honestly. That thing that is making you scared, that thing that is putting fear in you, that fear of rejection, that fear of failure that is holding you back, you need to face that fear and take action. Trust me, this is one thing that is going to help change your life a whole lot. There's this video I make about fear in my other channel, in my previous channel. I'm going to link it down below as well. You can watch it. That is going to help you a whole lot. I made that video out of fear, and I don't know. Till today, I still feel somehow about it, but I know what it took me to make that video. All right. So today, where I am today, what I'm doing today, you will not understand, but I know the fear I face. I know how I have to face my fears and take the action of even opening this new YouTube channel, or even taking this step, or even starting this journey. And I'm here to share my lessons, my experience, my tips, things I feel like worked for me that is going to work for people like me. I'm no longer here to create for people who are perfect. I'm not thinking about those who have made it in life. I'm thinking about those who are in the same level as I am, or who have struggled with the things I've struggled with. I'm just sharing my journey. It is going to locate someone that needs it, and they're going to watch it, and they're going to be very grateful that they come across my channel today. And that is the only thing that keeps me going. When I know that I'm not making this video for it to be perfect, I'm not sharing my lessons for it to be perfect, for it to be viral, for it to go everywhere, for it to make the best. I'm sharing it for you to impact someone like me. Because most times I do go online, I watch videos, but instead of me to feel better, I feel oppressed, I feel depressed, because looking at people that is sharing their tips, you cannot even relate. Even when it comes to finances, their level, where they've gone, their own method of soft life, their own method of self-improvement, their own method of self-care, I cannot even relate. So I know that there are people in the same level as I am, that when I talk, when I share my lessons, when I share the things I do to enjoy the life that I have today, it is going to mean a lot to them and it's going to help them. That way, I get to put out my content out there. I no longer have the fear of what will happen, what people will say, or how cringe the content is. I just make it. And that is what you too should do. Start that business. Go back to that school if you need to go back to school. Go back to school. Do not think about what anybody is telling you. You are starting the fifth business again. Don't worry. This time around, invest in it. Start it. Put your all inside it. It is going to be successful. Okay. You have that business. You keep opening and failing. You keep opening and failing. You keep branding and failing. No problem. Brand again. It is going to work this time. No matter the failure, how much you failed, no matter what you think people would say about you, no matter how you don't want to appear like you are still struggling to make it, my beautiful girl, sis, gorgeous, attack that fear and take action, because if you don't, it is going to ruin you and it's going to let you keep you stuck in one position for the rest of your life. So the earlier you attack fear and take action, the better for you. Every step forward builds your confidence. So don't just sit and think, don't just sit and talk. Start, no matter how little, just start. The last but not the third tips that I want to share with you that is going to help you level up by 2025 is for you to celebrate your progress, no matter how little they are. Every milestone that I click, every milestone that I reach, I try to celebrate it in one way or the other. Anytime I set out myself or set out my mind to do something and I achieve that, or I see the little progress, I used to celebrate it a lot. In fact, let me tell you, each day you see me upload on this channel, I'm doing something special for myself. Not in a big way. It can be me. buying like two different fruits and add it to my meal. It can be me buying a drink like yogurt or something, pour it in a glass and use it to eat anytime I want to eat. That way I feel the best of myself, all right? So it can be anything. It can literally be anything. It could be you buying yourself a jewelry. It could be you buying yourself just anything, all right? Just anything. Try to celebrate your small wins. I do this and this has been working for me, and trust me so much, it makes a whole lot of difference. That way it makes me want to do more, because how I celebrate my wins, like see now, okay, this video is out there, someone is watching it, oh my god, someone commented on it, oh my god, someone can relate, oh my god, this was helpful. And then me enjoying myself, eating my meal, maybe my third meal for that day, and at the same time with a fruit beside it. It's a big thing. The way I'm feeling, I love that feeling. I want to do it again. So that way, I want to put out another video. That way, I'm celebrating it. I'm enjoying that life, and I'm living intentionally. I'm living that life of satisfaction, that life of fulfillment. Just acknowledge your efforts, all right? Acknowledge even the slightest little effort you put to anything you are doing. Acknowledge it. So there you have it. 10 practical tips that is going to help you level up by 2025. And remember, leveling up is all about progress and not perfection. One step at a time. Start today, stay consistent, and let's grow into the best version of ourselves together. If you know this video was helpful to you, please do well to share your thoughts in the comment section, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know the tips you're going to be trying out first in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.
Beep, 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 is that bleep? Is that you talking to me? Is that deep?